One of the things that I guess I must be most proud of is really the volunteers. I know there's so much work we do, but we have hundreds of people who year after year, and sometimes decade after decade, come to make this a part of their lives and the way they give back. So Santa's is such a fantastic way to help out kids in need in the community, but it's also just this vessel for everybody else, hundreds of people to get together and contribute to their community. And I'm so happy that we can provide that. We're helping about 1,500 families a year, and that's a family, I mean, with however many people within that family. So the numbers are huge, and that grows. Every year we're seeing more and more people who need the help. So I guess one of my hopes would be that the need would disappear, but realistically, I just really hope that the community in Victoria keeps supporting us and allowing us to help out, and that we can help keep supporting the community and supporting Victoria, and that sort of mutual relationship can continue and grow and stay strong. I hope people continue to trust what we do and also volunteer and contribute their time and money to help what we do.
It's very humbling. We did not go into it thinking we would ever be nominated. Both David and I feel very fortunate to have a fun, exciting business in the Victoria community, and we feel it's incumbent upon ourselves to actually give back to our community where we can. I've never really thought about philanthropy itself. It's just been about giving back to our community where we can. We really enjoy giving back to our community, and we have Cycle of Life, we do community living. Santa's Anonymous is a new one for us this year, so we feel it's just incumbent upon ourselves to give back to our community where we all have family and houses and things like that. If you have the ability to give, I think you should. Our household alone, we have 3 or 4 various things that we sponsor throughout the year, and I think if you're able to afford it and give a little bit back, I highly encourage it.
Ron Nealon and the Real Estate team, their energy and their compassion for what we're doing at our place is incredible. I mean, they're there to not just deliver meals, but to meet people one-on-one and make that eye contact and say hello. And when people are on the street or living in poverty, so often they're ignored. And so when somebody like Ron and his team come in and they serve that breakfast and they meet these people, it means a great deal to everybody. And I think it's one of those things where everybody gets value from it, so it's been fantastic. Our place relies heavily on donations. Most of our funding comes from private donations, but philanthropy, I think, is much more than that. I mean, we couldn't open our doors without the volunteers. We have 400 volunteers that work, and we have businesses like the Real Estate Agency that come in and do special breakfasts for the family and special lunches, and Ron also does a special meal at Christmas time, and those types of things are so important. But a lot of it is having kindness in your heart, and I think that's a big thing that we see it quite a lot in Victoria, which is phenomenal. But I think it's something that the world needs more of, is people with kindness and generosity in their heart for everybody.